Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Brother and Sister Podcast. I am your host, Pug Flava. My co-host is
Tressa Mitchener.
Tressa Mitchener, y'all, and we have a very special guest in the house today. And it's an honor and a privilege to introduce this man to y'all. He is a big inspiration in my life and has been for many years. Mr. Jerry Master Sergeant Mangum.
How you doing?
All right.
Happy Veterans Day. Once again, my name is Master Sergeant Jerry Mangum, retired U.S. Army. I served my country for 28 years, veteran advocate. And what I want to start out with today is to tell you a little bit about myself. What I have in front of me is my history. Basically, 28 years of military. This is what it looks like on all my contracts to the beginning to the end. This right here is my medical records. I'll explain in detail about that a little later on. Now, with that being said, okay, I went in the military in 1979. I got out in 82. I went back in 91. And what I'd like to share with you, if you got 2 years or 28 years in the military, when you go in, you take a physical. When you get out, you take a physical. Now, when you get out and you have the same symptoms when you went in, then something is wrong, because at the end of the day, you know something had to happen. So I'd like to briefly discuss to you how to go about filing for claims. So
when you say like when you get like it's different, I mean, is it the same? What you mean, like?
Okay, say for example, I went in and I had a bang knee. Okay, that's recorded.
Right.
But when I got out, it got worse.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, and the last physical is what you need when you get out. And what happened a lot of time is like what I call the James Brown syndrome. People get out, they in a hurry to get out, and they don't go get checked out. They blow off their physical. You ain't got no connection, no paperwork, what have you. And
there's a certain format you got to go through for the next step, the process. I got you.
It's a process. Yep. And long as you follow the process, then you basically is covered on your health side for the rest of your life.
Right.
In other words, you get treatment for your rest of your life, / down the road, you can file claims for compensation.
Right. So just basically taking the proper steps to a better life when you get out.
Right.
Gotcha.
And also, with that being said, by taking the proper steps, you're also helping your family out too, because of if something happened, heaven forbid, they cover it for its income,
right?
You know, for your family. So each soldier or sailor, what have you, when you're in the military, you cover it. You have that. It's money set aside for you when you get out of the military, but you have to follow the proper channels.
Right.
So then the next thing, what you want to do is, okay, backing up, once you take your last physical, you need to take it in the Army. And the Army, that's considered the Department of Defense. Right.
So what if you in another branch? Like
basically the same concept.
Okay.
Well, all the branches fall up under the Department of Defense.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
So, you know, you're on the contract, you know, they working you. But when you get out, you fall under the Department of Veteran Affairs. Okay. But backing up with Department of Defense, all these documents here are supposed to be in a database. So once you take your last physical, everything is documented. Then you go to the Department of Veteran Affairs, and hopefully they have this stuff in their database. And they got something now called e-benefits. But guess what? When you leave the military, they purge your stuff. They purge it. So it may be a document in it that you need in reference to you may got hurt or somewhere. You didn't go to sick call, nothing like that, but you was in this area. You need the burden of proof is on the veteran. What I'm getting at,
right?
Everything you do, all connections, the burden of proof is on the soldiers, or whoever you want to call.
So when you say purge, what you mean when you say purge?
They take stuff out.
Oh, gotcha. So they kind of pick what they want.
You know,
gotcha.
like for example, you go on sick call. You know, you play basketball and you bang your knee or something,
right?
And, you know, that's not pertinent information to be in your file, but the soldier's supposed to have that because you still can use that. That's proof that you got injured on military.
Right.
You always got to have some kind of connection.
Right.
Now,
Connect the dots.
Connect the dots. I'm glad you said that. You jogged my memory. Okay, so when I got out, I filed my first claim. I think I got out. I started out with like 60%. Okay, so I retired 2007. Okay,
Right.
so 2007, I had 60%. Then I may got bumped to 90, and then like 2013, I finally got my 100% rating. Right. See how long it took
to get it.
and that's with paperwork.
Right. So all those guys that don't got paperwork,
Right. So
they
that's
got
why I want everybody to see.
Yeah,
I
that's
had
crazy.
paperwork,
Yeah.
and it took me like 7-8 years to get my rating. And if you don't have no paperwork, then that's like a presumptive type claim. And
So you got to spend double time looking for this document, that document.
Right. You need buddy letters. You need, hopefully, if you got a copy of your medical record, you can send that up with you when you file your claim or stuff like that.
Right.
But I met a Vietnam vet 2 months ago, and he had 2 lawyers over 12 years, and he only finally got awarded 80%.
Wow.
And he got frustrated and burned out, and he's not going to even try for the 100%.
Wow.
And that's how the game is played. You know, it's dealing with the government is a game of patience. You got to hang, you got to fight it out. You know,
they can wait you out. They'll try it anyway.
Yeah, even now I'm a retired vet, and I still had to fight for my benefits. I had to fight for my health care, and it's just crazy. It's really crazy. Sure enough.
Yeah, that's just hard to even hear that, you know, our system is like that you have to fight so hard to get what you got to get after serving so long.
Right.
Yeah. So one of my favorite saying is you go into private and you come out of private because they don't tell you nothing. Mm-hmm. You have to figure it out. Now, what they do now, they do tell you, they even back in the day, which we did not know, the state will send you a resource guide on how to go about filing your claim and all that kind of thing. And this is the latest one, a new one coming out next month. But in here, though, 99.9% of your questions related to benefits and all that kind of thing is in here. But a lot of people don't read this stuff. But what I do is I break it down, and we help veterans out. We are creating in Roseville, Veteran Helping Veterans program where we help veterans out with claims. We help them out with benefits and
That's awesome.
how to go about how to enroll in health care. And I done it before when I was commander in Clayton Post. We had a veteran briefing where we had like 43 people show up, and out of 43 people, 13 people qualified for benefits.
That's awesome.
Wow.
You know, so.
And you've been trying to help these people for a while. You've been in this for a long time.
Yeah, ever since. Yeah. That's my passion. My spiritual gift is helping and stuff. So I'm gonna ride it out.
That's a blessing.
You know.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you said and talked about helping, because I just want to thank you for. I just remember when I came home. Right. Yeah. I just want to tell you, Jerry. I want to thank you so much because when I came home, you was the first one to help me, and getting tears in my eyes. But you was the first one to help me to make sure that I had a checking account, bank account, and everything. And you would make sure that I knew to keep all my phone numbers and all that stuff in order.
Yeah.
And
you know, it's do that.
and that's the thing that helped me so much. It's just learning how that you took the time to tell me and show me, keep your stuff in order so that when you need something, you got it right there. You ain't got to search all over for it and everything. So you was one of those major stepping stones that got me going in the right direction when nobody else was at least giving me that advice. Hey, let's start straight here. Let's start on this new path, and let's make sure you got your documentation in order. Let's get your checking account, bank account started. I mean, you could have said, look the other way, but no, you made sure I had it. You set it up for me.
Right.
So I want to thank you so much for that because you automatically put me on a path trying to make sure I succeed. So I can only imagine what you're doing to help the veterans out here to try to make sure they succeed. And you see me now and the growth that I got now, but you planted that seed. And I just thank you for that because we need people like you when you go through these struggles. Somebody's got that hand out, say, hey, get this in order before you get started again. While you starting out early, let's go ahead and get this in order so you can keep pressing on. And so I used that, and I still got that account to this day, and I never closed that account because I appreciate that account so much and what you did for me that nobody else made sure that this was in order. But that was the first thing you did as soon as you saw me.
And now every time she had to do anything, whether it be go to court for something or some legal process, she always got her paperwork.
I got everything.
You got to have it.
Everything.
You got to have it.
Everything. So it's just amazing because when any situation come up, even the banks, when they deal with me, they say, I love dealing with you because whatever I ask you for, whatever is needed, you have it to me in 5 seconds.
Right.
And my loans, whatever I need, it get processed just like that because I got all my stuff in order.
Yeah.
But I learned that from you. Nobody taught me that but you.
Right. That's a big deal.
I ain't know that.
Yeah. But that's why I wanted to tell you and thank you. And I'm thank you for being here with us and still, checking on us and making sure we still, doing good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you jogged my memory when you said that. When I got out of the military, just dealing with taxes, okay? So they had a program called the Bailey Act. So what that meant, it was some perks in filing taxes. You got discounts on stuff. So about 3 or 4 years ago, I got a bill for, like I owe $8,000 in back taxes. I said, what in the world is going on?
Right.
So I had to put my lawyer hat on and went on the internet. Because dealing with the government, once again, dealing with the government.
Yeah.
Right.
So I called the whoever answered the phone. I like to speak to somebody who's in charge that can give me some insight. So I got the runaround. Then I went online and I found it. So when I found it, I said, hey, I fall up on the Bailey Act. It don't say nothing about whatever y'all talking about. So, but make a long story short, I corrected my situation, but the next person that was on my list, they're on their list, I'm sure they paid. They didn't think of challenging it out. You always got to check things out.
That's right.
And stuff like that. So in the military, they train you on how to, they call CYA. That means cover your butt.
Yep.
And I had some good leaders in the military and stuff like that. And I'm like I said, I'm just a normal poor guy poor guy from Clayton, North Carolina, worked on the farm. The best thing for me was going in the military. I learned how to take care of myself, take care of my family, responsibility, accountability, and try to pay it forward and lift people up as I go forward, because you're gonna take nothing with you when you go.
Right.
So
That's right.
continue to try to inspire and uplift people as I travel throughout, wherever,
That's
and
right.
have fun. You got to have fun.
And you done did a lot of traveling as well.
Oh yes, without a doubt. And started out in Germany. Then we ended up in Fort Sill, Oklahoma, Fort Gordon, Georgia, Pennsylvania, Boston. Matter of fact, my daughter was born in Boston, Worcester, Massachusetts.
Yeah. And if y'all haven't realized this story yet, this is our stepfather. We so glad to have here with us today to share his story and appreciating him for serving his country and serving for us, for everybody. So we do have our sister here as well, which we're gonna bring her on. So we just so happy to share the goodness of God, of us being here today, to be able to fellowship and, just so I can let my stepfather know how much we appreciate him and thank him and let him know we have not forgot what he has done for us.
Right. Appreciate it. And some other things I've done since I've been out, because when I got out, I joined the American Legion, I done the DAV, the Veteran Service Organizations, and in the American Legion, I attended a meeting whereas like when veterans go through the rehab program, the rehab program is 18 months. Right. So during that rehab program, they don't get no money and they don't have funds to do their laundry and stuff like that. So after that conference, I came back to my post and I organized and we collected funds. We collected laundry detergent. Believe it or not, y'all probably not gonna believe this. Our church, they gave me 2 pallets of men's underwear.
Oh man.
Brand new. And I think I passed men's underwear for about 2 or 3 years. But with that being said, I also collected laundry detergent, men's clothing, etc. And I took it to Salisbury VA Hospital. Right. And if I had to put a dollar value on that, it probably around about $30,000 to $40,000. I put it on my trailer. Me and one of my agents at Clayton Post 518, we drove it there, and we delivered stuff, to them, and they was greatly appreciated.
And this what we do as servants of the kingdom of God. We go out and we help people the same way you said you help, and you took your time and took the items you had and took them to share with other people to bless them. So it's just a blessing that they had you as well.
Yeah. On my own nickel, I wasn't expecting nothing back. I'm not boasting about it, but people need help, and and if you are a veteran out there and you 100% uplift somebody else, help them out. And I definitely want to tie in on the veterans that's getting out. The main message is just right here. When you get out of the military, you have 1 year to file a claim, okay? 1 year. Now, that 1 year means that whether you went on sick call or not, that last physical, you still can say, hey, well, I may have bumped my knee or what have you. I mean, whatever, from just do assessment. And it's not about no money. This is about you may need get free treatment for the rest of your life and stuff like that. Your knees, 9 times out of 10, your knees and stuff like that. My knees is messed up now. I got arthritis. I got lymphedema, and mental health issues and all that. Mental health always get overlooked.
Yeah,
right.
We talk about it all the time.
I'm being honest with you. By me being a master sergeant, sometimes I snap. I can't help it because of you had to choose somebody out back in the day. You can't do that stuff now. So a lot of time I had to walk off and stuff. I've been in settings. I had to be focused. I walk off or whatever just to get my composure.
Right.
But that means stress. You got depression, mental illness that you may be thinking nothing wrong with you, and you're overlooking and stuff. So get checked out from head to toe. And then you got 5 years of free health care. And what happened with that is a lot of time the young vets, they don't use the VA until after the 5 years, and that falls back to the paper trail thing.
Right.
You don't have no documents or nothing like that. And then if you got a job and you over the threshold, you don't qualify for benefits. So you have to learn the system in reference to your benefit. These benefits you earn, there's no trick to it.
Right.
I'm not out here trying to bamboozle nobody before you go out there and tell a lie, get benefits. No. These are benefits you earn for the rest of your life. Right. But you got to go get them. And we here to help if you need help. We got good veteran service officers and all that kind of thing. And I'm still working on stuff now in the community. I currently live in Roseville right now, and once a month we have coffee with a vet. And we also, I created a veterans fellowship breakfast. We meet the last Wednesday of the month in Nightdale. And I'm strategizing because eventually we're going to be putting some programs together with the possibility of using Wake Tech, some of their classrooms and stuff. And that's coming down the pipe. I'm working that out and stuff because of some of the veteran organizations and some of the charitable events, charity organizations, not really doing what, my opinion, this is Jerry Mangum opinion. Right. If I say it, I say it, but they're not really doing what they should be to support veterans. And veterans, they need our help. That's what we're here for. And a lot of retired vets, I'm asking you to step up and help out because North Carolina have 800,000 vets, and we only have 150 veteran service officers. And compared to Florida, Florida have 1,500 veteran service officers to take care of their veterans. So we got our work cut out for us.
And I know definitely like mental health, like you were saying earlier, like it's a big deal. Like as far as in like, you know, because you get a lot of suicides. You got, I guess, people that ain't got no help and they ain't got nobody to turn to.
Right.
Like, you know, this is kind of a big deal here I've been hearing about lately as far as in, you know, it's just they going through it. They might be homeless or, you know, just need somebody to talk to. And basically, you know, it's kind of like the system letting them down. You know
Correct. No. Matter of fact, about 3 weeks ago, I bumped into a vet, 73 years old, and he was buying some food. He only had $2. I just sat and watched him. He had $2. So he got some spaghetti and a roll, and he sat down and he was eating it.
Right.
And I watched him, and I said, hey, man, you want something to drink? I got him a tea. And by that time, you know, they was getting ready to shut down and stuff, so he went back and wanted some whatever. Right. And by him being homeless, the people gave him that look. I ain't saying that I was gonna pay for the meal,
Right.
but they went on and gave it to him, but they was nasty towards him, you know.
Right. I hate that.
So I talked to him, and he said he's 73 years old. I didn't get a chance to do a full interview on him.
Right.
And because he should be drawing Social Security or something, whatever. But he was living in his car.
Right.
So, but he lived in his car, and 5 or 6 months, I don't know, something hit me, and
Terrible situation.
something hit me that I said, well, I pay for your room tonight.
Right.
And one good thing about him, he was intelligent, man, and because I know, like in Weight Med, they got that Weight Med in, and there's a lot of traffic. You know, I know it was a bad area, but he said, no, I ain't gonna stay there because there's too much traffic. You can't sleep. And I was okay. So I gave him a love offering,
Right.
and I talked to him the next day, and he said, man, that best night's sleep I had in a long time, because he was sleeping in his car.
Yeah, that's what made the difference.
So then it got cold a couple of days after that, and I gave him my sleeping bag, a military sleeping bag. I said, hey, check this out here now. I said, this sleeping bag right here, I slept out in the snow in it and all that kind of thing. Right. I said, you're in your car and stuff, at least you won't. Right. And I also use this resource guide right here, and we call it's 800 number. We call it 800 number, and they gave me the number that he can call to get help. Yep. It's taking slow, of course. Right. And also VA supposed to call him also to get him in the system. Right. Now once again, we haven't touched base since then, but I prayed for him, and I gave him fish to go out and do what he got to do.
Right.
But help was out there for him, and I'll be praying. Hopefully, everything work out for him. You know.
But you did the right thing though, just by giving him encouragement and just helping him along his way. You know? So that was a big deal. Right. So you planted that seed, and that seed, when that seed grow back, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see it in the future.
Mm-hmm. Right, and see, one thing that I be promoting, what I'm talking about, help somebody, is money, is programs for them. It's not like, you know.
Right, it's there for them.
It's there for them. It's there for them to get. So that kind of make it easy.
Right, you just give them information and resources. How you do this. Right. Well, hey, 1 + 1 = 2. Just to go get it. You know,
correct.
Right.
Now, I got some veterans I've been talking to 6, 7, 8 years and stuff. Same thing. I mean, no movement and stuff in reference to, you know, you know, you gotta, if we counsel you and help you out, you got to go to your doctor appointments. You got to do the paperwork. Right. You got to
take the proper steps to get in the right position.
Yeah. Well, we give them rides. You need some help. We there from start to finish.
That's good.
That's right.
That's good.
It's a good brotherhood, sisterhood type of deal. Just
So Jerry, can you give them your information for somebody that's listening and wanting to know how they can contact you or contact the program so that they can get involved?
Yes. You can right now. A lot of my information is because I'm working with Roseville, North Carolina. They got a veteran page out there where my phone number and emails out there, but I still give it to you. I can be reached at Jerry Mangum. It's JMANGUM 07@yahoo.com. JMANGUM 07@yahoo.com. And also, if you're in the Wake County area or wherever you're from, Any veteran organization can point you in the right direction in reference to filing a claim and benefits and things of that nature. It's just that some of them is a hit and miss, I'm being honest, because I was in process trying to create a form, well, it's Veteran Real Talk.
Right.
Veteran Real Talk means that you get to say, speak the real deal, you know, don't sugarcoat nothing.
Right. Speak your mind.
Speak your mind and tell the truth. And so, but anyway, I can be reached that way if you in the area and stuff like that.
Cool. Anything encouraging that you want to tell the people out there? If you got something to tell them, just, you know.
Yeah. What's in my main heart to do? My main mission and focus really is to get as many veterans enrolled in the VA system as possible, because number one, the DD Form 214 helps out with the funding from the VA. So regardless if you qualify for benefits or not, that still helps funding for the VA. Now, with that being said, though, you still need to follow through and do the other steps and get the benefits that you deserve, and take care of your families and stuff, you know. That's the main thing. Take care of your family.
Ain't nothing like family.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. So another episode of the Brother and Sister Podcast. We'd like to thank y'all. We love y'all. Please like, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And we want to bring our sister on so she can show her beautiful face.
Yeah,
Teresa,
my
you
daughter.
wanna come up.
My daughter. Yep. Well, my daughter, which was born in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
On my birthday.
Yep. Show up. Yep. This is it. Baby girl.
Hello.
Hello, Teresa. How you doing, sugar?
I'm doing all right. And yourself?
I'm doing great. And this is our younger sister, Teresa, with my niece over there recording. How you doing, Haley? Good.
So Teresa is 18 years younger than I am. So please tell the audience, folks, she's 18 years younger than
18
me.
years younger than Tressa.
And birthday on the same day.
That is correct.
Birthday. Are you telling them right now? They looking at you.
Yeah.
I'm so used to listening on the head. I'm sorry.
But before she say something,
Down a little bit.
Teresa was a preemie, and she came in this world weighing 4 pounds and 5 ounces. I literally, no joke, I literally had her in my hand like here. when she was
Oh
born.
my goodness,
4 pounds, 5 ounces.
man! The years just flew by, man.
Don't ask her weight now though.
Yeah.
Awesome deal, man. We love you so much.
I love you. Go ahead, sweetie.
Hi, I'm Teresa. This is my brother and my sister and my wonderful father, who has served his country for many years.
Yes,
I am
thank you so
grateful
much.
for that. He is the greatest blessing for me, and I'm just happy.
You want to tell them about how Mama used to be calling my name, but talking to you?
Yes, she
Teresa and
did.
Tressa.
She did. Teresa,
Teresa and
and Tressa.
Tressa.
Our names, they're so much alike. She did. God rest her soul. We love her and miss her dearly too.
Yes.
Absolutely, we do.
Awesome.
All right. Well, another episode.
Another episode of
y'all.
Brother and
Peace.
Sister Podcast. We love y'all.
Love
We
you.
like, subscribe, this, that, what, that, boom. We love y'all. Family forever. Yes. Come on here, Haley.
Come on, Haley. Come on,
Get in here,
grandbaby.
baby girl.
Grandbaby Haley.
Hey, at the count of 3, everybody point at the camera and say family. 1, 2, 3, family. Yeah.